Hi and welcome to the Cult TV Sofa. This is a reaction video of the 12th episode of Street Hawk Season 1 called Female of the Species. In the last episode we saw a group of horse trainers ransom a fake horse for $2 million after the original horse died just before it was going to be sold for a similar amount of money. We ended up with a great steeplechase with Street Hawk chasing down a horse, jumping over fences and hedges. Let's see what happens in this episode. I'm going to put any relevant trivia that I find over here, and at the end of the reaction I'll be discussing what happened and my thoughts about the episode. And I'm going to start it in 3, 2, 1. Is that LAX?
No parking.
You'd think security or the police might have noticed him there. He'd have been in all the papers. Everyone will pretty much know about him.
Jesse, are you sure you know what to look for?
Yeah, a tall, good-looking man surrounded by beautiful women.
I'm not in this episode, am I?
This place is crawling with feds.
My name is Frank Menlo. Washington asked me to meet you.
You mean babysit for me?
I'm here to protect you, sir.
Jesse, hold it. Jesse, that nurse, she's got a gun!
I think that nurse could be a man. To be fair, I've got a nurse's uniform just like that I bring out. I forgot I said anything. That's it. Pick up the evidence. Not using gloves or just a bag or something. Oh, it's all over the
Jesse,
place.
better get out of there.
What about Florence Nightingale?
Menlo's already sealed off the airport. He won't get away.
He sealed off the airport, but Street Hawk can escape.
Listen to me. Washington only wanted us to provide clandestine support. Now, this is Menlo's operation. Don't get yourself too into it. Don't get involved.
How can they provide clandestine support if the FBI are looking after it and they have no idea Street Hawk's there to provide support? That's just not a good situation for anyone to be in. That's a bit ridiculous.
Oh, wait, what do you mean I should have told you?
Menlo, if I'd known about the stakeout at the airport, we could have covered you.
Covered me? Hey, this is the Bureau's jurisdiction.
Two heads kind of bump together there.
Study the layout of the hotel. I want you to know this place backwards and forwards.
I'm still not completely sure what his job is. I don't know, we said it before. I mean, it might be that he was in the sort of marketing role, PR role initially, just while he built up his strength and stuff. So it is possible he might have moved into a bit more of a desk role. I mean, he just said then he's looking at the layout of the hotel and stuff, very much paperwork and that side of things. So he might have slid into a new role, sort of Altabelli's dog body, basically.
The name's Melanie Ryan. Room 361.
I'll remember that.
Good.
Blimey. Make sure your hair's okay. I've got the same problem.
I'd like to know who I'm working for. Who you're working for has a cover to protect.
That's Mark Alamo. Played Gul Dukat in Star Trek Deep Space Nine.
All you have to worry about are your electronic devices. I'm the one who's getting his hands dirty. Listen, if I'm risking my life, I'd like to know for who.
So it looks like they're a trio of mercenaries / assassins put together to do a job.
No, all I'm saying is, I mean, if you got a good reason not to trust him, maybe you shouldn't be on the job.
I doubt any of you in that line of work should be trusted, really. It's not really a that kind of work, is it? It's that kind of job. Rest my case.
Here's the list you asked for. Conventions and other hotel activities for the week.
I would have thought the FBI would be doing that kind of work. Unless they were happy to free up their workload and let them do it.
I've got a man who's infiltrated the terrorists who's coming in to pass information.
I'll do my best.
Do better than that.
Such an attitude. It's not going to get help being an attitude like that, is it?
And Menlo. Typical Washington bureaucrat. Pushy, narrow-minded, arrogant government type.
Thanks a lot.
I mean, that is the literal definition of a dark alley, isn't it?
Roger. Albatross 1 and Albatross 2 are in position.
To be fair, even the main street's pretty dark. Yes, hello, I'd like a taxi to Dark Alley, please. Yep, thank you very much. I'd be happy doing that job and taking someone there. I think I'd want to meet somewhere with lots of people, not a dark alley. I mean, he's got no idea how many people are in the area. They could have quite a few FBI agents who could block off those alleys really quickly and capture him, which is what they're going to do by the looks of it.
Get the tape.
I mean, they're a clandestine operation, and he's just taken evidence from the FBI. I don't know, sort of legally and jurisdiction-wise, how that's going to work. Isn't it weird when someone jumps over and falls over like that? Your instinct is to laugh normally. Tis mine anyway. Can you fire up that high? That's quite a high angle. I wonder what the sort of the arc is of that laser. How high up can it shoot? How low down? How far left and right?
You know, voice patterns are almost as good an identification as fingerprints nowadays. Correct. And I happen to have...
Yeah, but you'd have to have the other people's voice patterns on file to compare them. So it's all well and good having that voice pattern, but you don't know whose it is.
Bingo.
What?
Norman, that's the nurse.
Where do you get that information from? I mean, yes, I'll do some checks actually on voice patterns and when they were used by law enforcement, but you'd have to have that voice on records to be able to do the comparison. So where was it held?
If I played it your way, Commander, anyone could wander around up here.
You mean like her?
What? Hey, hold it right there.
Why isn't there somebody at the elevator door?
It's okay, I know her.
You don't know her, you met her for a few seconds at the pool. How can they say the floor's secure and they got nobody guarding the elevator at all? So that's that Bernard Ferrer.
What's the matter with you?
Bernard?
I really, really hate it in police shows when they shout out someone's name like that and give them a chance to run off.
Hey! Hold it!
He just came out of nowhere. There was nothing I could do.
Yeah, he wasn't gone that fast though. Might have hurt him, but I would have thought it would kill him. If he was going that fast, he needs to be done for dangerous driving in a place like that, going at speed.
I'm stretched so tight right now, my
He took that trolley up there. He's explosives
That wasn't enough
expert.
Get down!
Bomb in the teapot. We saw lots of debris, but not much of a bomb as such.
What was he doing back out on the street?
Turned state's evidence. Got out after 2 with good behavior.
I'm guessing he he changed his mind about the good behaviour and went back to his old ways.
Guess his behavior changed.
Yeah. God, how much froth's in that? It's like half drink, half
Can't blame
froth.
the truck.
So I didn't even touch the drink. I could never do that. Buy a drink like that and then just leave it. Like I'm too money conscious.
Seems like whoever planted that baby wasn't looking for a big boom.
A dud?
I said it didn't look like
Not
it was
exactly. It was rigged to misfire. The charge stayed intact. Looks like they used blast suppressors.
Yeah, it didn't look like an explosion.
Seems like an explosives expert would know better.
And again, I would have thought the FBI would want their people on this. I would imagine they would have much better labs than that. Just Bernie, basically. They'd have teams of people they could get this to rush a check on the bomb through really quickly.
He's a cop.
Who let you in?
Had to be, didn't it?
He doesn't know anything. I thought I could use him, but it was a waste of time.
Gosh, you should be a doctor with that handwriting. That Menlo.
While you're at it, Run a make on a Melanie Ryan. She says she's a reporter for Celebrity Magazine. Well, the second time I bumped into her, she called me by name. I never told her my name.
That's quite a nice little scene, because you kind of... whenever a woman turns up in an episode, he's kind of always flirting and stuff. It's nice to know that even when he's doing that, he's still switched on, and he's still picking up details and stuff like that, so that's good. I'm really glad they added that. So that makes him a bit more of a detective, and not just a flirt, so that's good. So it's him they're after. God blimey, I think they made the handwriting a bit easier to read though. That was quite tricky to read, that.
Nobody's there.
I was supposed to meet Melanie Ryan here. I guess I'll just wait inside.
I'm sorry, sir. It's against hotel policy.
Even if you're a policeman.
Please.
Oh.
It's not like it's official police business. He's just going on a date. Really. I know he's kind of been a bit suspect as well, but... I mean, if this was just police work, I'm not sure if anything he finds would be legally be able to used in a case at all, because it was found without a warrant or anything. But it's a hotel room. I don't quite know how it works in a hotel room, because it's not the suspect's property. Is there an expectation of privacy in a hotel room when the cleaners and people going in there? Not sure. But it's Street Hawk. He can do what he wants.
It's not Steven she wants, it's Menlo. That's why they keep missing. She wants to make him look bad for what he did to her 8 years ago.
It's not really making him look bad though, because he keeps saving Kavanaugh, so it makes him look good. That who they think the target is keeps surviving. So that's a bit of weird logic. I mean, he's an FBI agent. You're not going to have that many chances to kill him if you want to kill him. So you think they'd take advantage to do it when they can? Why? The fake bomb doesn't make sense.
They'll never leave the arena alive.
Good.
Well, no, you need a sniper rifle. You could take him out there and then, and that'll be it.
As you can see, I'm not alone.
That makes two.
Maybe more.
Come out and play.
Yeah,
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, you need to get out of there. You need to
You'll
retreat.
never get out of there.
You've got no idea who you're shooting at, how many there are, and you've got sidearms. He's got an automatic weapon of some kind.
No, you can't get him from that angle.
That's quite cool. It's quite a good place for a bike scene like this, because it does have quite big open spaces, you know, for crowds to walk in, so it suits a bike. I can't see Knight Rider or anything doing something like this. Kit getting stuck around the corners. Open the door. And to be fair, she had a gun, and he came down the stairs like that. She could easily have shot him. It's not like he's got any protection. So it wasn't a great tactical move. Again, another of those times he could have gone in with that side gun that he has on the bike, on foot. It's quite good. It shows how trained they are. They quickly, as soon as she turned her back, they grabbed their guns and they had them ready. Okay. So that was episode 12, Female of the Species, and I really enjoyed that episode actually. I think that's one of the best ones so far. Or I do like the Adjuster, the third episode, I think, with Joe Cannon, that fake detective. But this is definitely up there, one of the best of the series so far. Only one more to go after this. Um, so the FBI agent is Dennis Franz. He was quite a big name in that sort of around then. God, I've said that now. I can't remember what TV show he was in. I think it was Hill Street Blues. It'll be up here, or it'll be up there at some stage during the episode. So yeah, he was one of the bigger names I think to have in the series. But he was like a mirror image of Altabelli. I keep trying to remember the phrase when an immovable object meets an immutable force, I think. Basically, two things clash together that won't move. Basically, that's the two of them. But yeah, I think the story was quite good in this one. Obviously, completely unbelievable, but still quite good. That you've got the red herring of I think it's the that Kavanaugh bloke that they're there to take down, but it's not. It's the FBI agent. I don't quite get the fake attempts. That's just ridiculous on the criminals' side. It just gives more opportunity for them to be captured. Just get it done, do it, move on. Don't drag out the revenge, else what happens will happen. Some nice action scenes. I did like the action scenes at the end there in that stadium. There've been times in the past where he's fired the machine gun and it's hit different angles and all sorts, which didn't make sense. It was nice in this one that he wheelied the bike to fire up. That was a really nice touch. We saw a few sides of Jesse in this one and the bike that we haven't seen before. Like I said earlier about the that he had some insights about Catherine Ryan, that she knew his name and stuff. It just shows that he is a detective and a policeman. So yeah, it was a nice episode, this one as well. It gave a good insight into them. And I say, seeing the bike up like that. It wasn't good when he crashed through that window, went down the steps into an enclosed space like that. That was an awful tactical move. If she was in there with her gun, she could easily have shot him. I think I said briefly, this is one of those times where he could have gone in with that side weapon that he has. Opened the door, crept down the stairs quickly. Yeah, I think they should have done more with that side weapon. Sometimes using the bike isn't practical. That was one of them. But yeah, really enjoyed it. That actress, she was in quite a few things again. Throughout the episode, I'll put information up about her, I'm sure, in particular. I'm pretty sure she was in Knight Rider. Might even have been the pilot episode of Knight Rider, but I can't remember. But yeah, I'll have information about her. But she was in a few shows like this back then. I don't remember seeing her in anything in the last 20 years. But I will be looking her up, and I'll let you know about that. Yeah, let me know what you thought about this episode in the comments. And yeah, next episode is the last one. In the last episode, at the end, I will let you know what's going to be replacing Street Hawk. It's going to be a show of a similar style, let's say, but I'll let you know more about that next week. Right, see you then. Be seeing you.